Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now we see question number 6. If in two triangles ABC and DF, AB, see here AB first two by DE first two, BC second two, here FE second two, CA first and last, here FD first and last. That means here you see their corresponding sides are proportional. So by S similarity criterion, both the triangles are similar. But which one is right option here you see? A should be matched with D. See here you see F and A are matched, so it is false. B with F, see here B middle, B should be with F. Here I am writing, okay. Here for our understanding I am writing, okay. A should be matched with D, B should be matched with E, and F should be matched with C. That is what here we have seen. Now B is matched with F, but B should match with E, so it is false. F is matched with C, right. D is matched with A, right. E is matched with B, right. This is true. Let us check this also. C is matched with F, right only. B is matched with D, but it be E, so that's why it's false. So option C is the right answer, means triangle FDE is similar to triangle CAB. Now we see question number 8. If in two triangles ABC and PQ are angle A equal to angle Q, angle R equal to angle B, then which of the following is not true? Not true. So according to this, let us draw two triangles. One is ABC, another one is PQR, right. So here if I write here A, see for A, Q is the corresponding angle, so here Q will come. If I write here B, for B, R is the corresponding angle, so R will come. In A, B, C, already A and B, their positions are given. Now C is left. Let us see here. In PQR, Q and R, okay, they get adjusted. Now here P, let us write P here now. It is given that angle A is equal to angle Q. Angle R, here I am keeping double angle, okay, to understand it, is equal to angle B, right. Now which is not true? Let us see here. AB by PQ, see first to AB by first to PQ is equal to last to BR. By here QR should come, QR, but here RP has come. Because of this it gets wrong. Okay, here if you understand, A should be matched with Q, B should match with R, so that C should be matched with P. C should be matched with P. Now BC by PR, BC by PR, this is correct only. AC by PQ, this is true. This is true. Now here, why? Because see BC matched with PR and AC matched with PQ. Now BC by RP, this is true, is equal to AB by QR. So this is also true. Here AB by QR equal to AC by PQ. This is also true. Now only the option A is not true. Now we see question number 12. In triangles ABC and DF, angle A and angle E both are 40 degrees. AB is to ED and AC is to EF, both are equal, means the ratios are equal, and angle F is 65, then angle B is. So here let us draw a small rough diagram for this. I am drawing here ABC and then DEF. Here A is equal to E, so in place of A here corresponding value E will come. And here one more thing is, if I write here B, now here you see AB is matched with ED. Already A is matched with E, that means B should be matched with D, so here D should come. And here A is matched with E, so C should be matched with F. If I write C here, I should write F here. That is what we need to understand. In the question it is given that angle E and angle A both are given as 40, 40. So this is 40, this is also 40. And angle F is 65. So here as there is no place, here I am writing this is 65 degrees. Corresponding C also will be here. Corresponding C also can be taken as 65. Why? Because here you see two sides are equal and two two angles are equal and two sides are proportional. That too here AB by ED equal to AC by EF, and that too the included angles are equal. So by SAS axiom, here I am writing by SAS similarity criterion, as I don't have the place I am keeping just the symbol. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle, now we should not write DEF, we should write the according vertices. See, for A, E is there, EDF, triangle EDF, these two triangles are similar. When the triangles are similar, corresponding angles are equal, then what happens? Angle F equal to angle C. So C also will be 65 since F is 65. Now here the question is from find angle B. Now from triangle ABC by angle sum property, we can say angle A plus angle B plus angle C should be 180, in which already angle A is given as 40. Just now we got angle C as 65. So angle B let us write as it is, angle C 65 equal to 180. Now here angle B is 180 minus this 105, that is 75. So here from options you see option C is the right answer. Now we see question number 15. In the given figure, angle YXZ, see YXZ means this complete angle. This complete angle is equal to angle XPZ. Here where is XPZ? See here it is. This is angle XPZ. So given that these two angles are equal. Okay. And ZX is here. So here this is ZX. And here is equal to ZY. ZY is here. That means here these two measurements, these two are, this one YXZ and YZ, okay. These two measurements are from one triangle and these two measurements are from other triangle. First thing what we need to understand is that. So let us divide the triangles now. So here we can write that from triangle and triangle. See here you see, here if we compare triangle ZPX, in which angle Z is common in both, in the bigger triangle and the smaller triangle. That means here I am going to compare the big triangle XYZ with small triangle XPZ, right? Now here angle Z is equal to angle Z, that is common angle. Angle Z is equal to angle Z, this is common angle, right? And here angle YXZ is equal to angle XPZ. This is what given. So these two are angles, these two are also angles. So by AA similarity criterion, we can say that triangle so and so, similar triangle so and so. Now here I am going to write which triangles are there. See, in both the triangle Z is there, so here Z should be here coincide with Z. So this Z is common, right? Next, here this is X, so that is equal in this P. So here it is X. So angle X is matched with angle P. So here P will come. Now in the bigger triangle ZXY. So here it is Y. This is the bigger triangle, and here this triangle is ZP and then X. So here also we can write from triangle ZXY and ZPX. So finally we got both are similar, right? When they are similar, we know that their corresponding sides are proportional. So here there is an easy way for writing them. First two I am taking, that is ZX. First two ZX. In this first two ZP or PZ. Okay, here they can be interchanged, no problem. Is equal to second to XY. In this second to PX. Now in this first one, third one ZY. In this first one, third one ZX. Now here the question is that zx by zy is equal to, see, zx by zy means we have to interchange it. That means let us interchange all the values. Here I am writing. So zp also we can say pz, okay. Pz by xz is equal to, it also can be replaced as reciprocal, px by xy equal to, this is zx by zy. Now according to the question, zx by zy equal to either pz by xz or px by xy. Here which is given? Pz by xz is given. So option C is the right answer. Now we see question number 23. In triangle ABC, right angle at B, P and Q are the points on sides AB and BC respectively. Then we need to check which is correct. So here first of all, let us draw a triangle ABC, right angle at B. So here this is triangle ABC, right angle at B, right, and P is a point on AB. So here I am taking a point P here on AB, and then Q on AC, BC. Q is on BC. So let us join here PQ also. Here you see AQ is required, so let us join AQ also. And here CP is required, let us join CP also. Now here if you understand carefully, we have ABC, okay, ABQ, PBC, PBQ, 4 right angle triangles are there. So let us apply Pythagoras theorem for all. So here if I take AQ square from triangle ABQ, okay, AB square plus BQ square, AB square plus BQ square, at the same time plus CP square. So here I am taking plus CP square. So here I am adding for that, for AQ square I am adding CP square. So CP square means from triangle PBC can be taken. So here BP square plus here BC square. Now here let us write AB square and BC square together, BP square and BQ square both together. So here what happens? Here we get, this can be rewritten as AB square plus BC square plus here BQ square plus BP square, BP square plus BQ square. Now again from the triangles you see, AB square plus BC square from triangle ABC, this can be replaced with AC square, same by Pythagoras theorem, plus BP square plus BQ square, BP square plus BQ square from triangle PBQ, it can be written as PQ square. So finally we get, when we take AQ square plus CP square, we get here AC square plus PQ square. See from options you see option C is the right answer. Now we see question number 27, that is triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at C. So here let us see the solution. Construct a triangle ABC. This is right angled at C. So here angle C is 90 degrees. Let us take A here and B here. Now if P is the length of perpendicular from C to AB. So here from C to AB we have drawn a perpendicular. Its length is taken as P. So let us consider this point as, okay, some D. Now the question is that if A, B, C are the lengths of sides opposite to angle A. Opposite to angle A, this is the side, this is A. Opposite to angle B is B, and this complete one AB, that is opposite to angle C, is C. Now 1 by P square is equal to. So here let us observe that, consider this as the first triangle and this is the whole triangle, and this as the second triangle and this as the whole triangle. Now I would like to compare first triangle with the whole triangle. Okay, so first triangle I am drawing here, and then whole triangle. Now when we compare these two, in first triangle and the big triangle, whole triangle, angle A is common. So common one I am writing here, angle A is common. In the smaller triangle D is 90 degrees, in the bigger triangle C is 90 degrees. In the small one ACD, so C is left. In the big one ABC, B is left. Now let us write the known values. Here AD is not known. So here AC is, according to the question, AC is B, and DC is P. Now here AB is C, and AC is B, and then CB is here A, right. Now from this we can take, since both the triangles are similar, because angle A equal to angle A and angle D equal to angle C, by A similarity both the triangles are similar. So here we can get it, the corresponding sides are proportional. So P by A is equal to B by C. So let us take it as equation number 1. Now here I am going to compare second triangle with the big triangle. Now this is the second triangle and this is the bigger triangle. In both angle B is common, so common one I am writing here, and in this second one angle D is 90, in the bigger one angle C is 90, and here in this BDC C is left, in this ABC A is left. Now let us write the known values. Here BC is known as A, BC is A, right. Again same way CD is P, and again ABC we know this is C, this is A, and this is B. Clearly here angle B is the common angle and angle D equal to angle C. By A similar to both the triangles are similar, so we can take the corresponding sides and proportions. So P by B is equal to A by C, right. Now let us consider this as equation number 2. Now just I am adding 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 gives P by A plus, here this left side P by B is equal to B by C plus A by C. On simplification we get here. Let us take P as common, 1 by A plus 1 by B. We can take AB as LCM. So B plus A can be written as again A plus B is equal to, here B plus A means A plus B by C, since C is common. Now here we can cancel this A plus B one time each. Now let us do cross multiplication. Then we get P into C, PC is equal to AB 1 jar AB. Now here from this we can find P as, from this one we can find P as AB by C. Now the question is that we are asked to find 1 by P square. So let us find P square first. From this data, P square is A square B square by C square. From this 1 by P square is, let us reciprocate, C square by A square B square. Now here from the bigger triangle, since it is angle at C is 90 degrees, let us apply Pythagoras theorem. So here if we apply Pythagoras theorem from triangle ABC, actually ACB, angle C is 90. So this is C, this is B, and this is A. Now from Pythagoras theorem we can write C square as AB square is AC square plus BC square. So A square plus B square. Let us substitute here. Here in place of C square I am writing A square plus B square by A square B square. Now here I am going to split A square B square is single denominator for both. So here we get 1 by P square is equal to A square by A square B square plus B square by A square B square. Now here let us cancel A square one time, B square one time. So finally here we get 1 by P square is equal to 1 by A square plus here 1 by B square. So finally let us conclude 1 by P square equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. Let us see options here. You see 1 by P square equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. So for this option C is the right answer. Now we see question number 31, in which statement A is given as, in a triangle ABC, if AD is the median, then AB square plus AC square equal to 2 times AD square plus 2 times DC square. Actually this is false. Actually the statement is, in place of DC square BD square should come. So let us see its proof once. Now we see the question, in a triangle ABC, if AD is median, then AB square plus AC square equal to 2 times AD square plus BD square. First of all, let us draw a triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC. Now AD is the median, so the D is the midpoint of BC. So let us join AD. Right. Now here in construction, draw perpendicular AE from A to BC. So here it makes 90 degrees both the sides. Right. Now here, as we need AB square from the triangle ABE, let us apply here Pythagoras theorem. So from triangle ABE, hypotenuse square, that is AB square equal to side square plus side square, means AE square plus BE square. So let us take it as equation number 1. Now here we are need of AC square, so let us consider triangle, right angle triangle AEC. From triangle AEC, same by Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to AE square plus EC square, AE square plus EC square or CE square. This is equation number 2. Now let us consider the LHS, that is nothing but AB square plus AC square. Now let us add these values, AE square plus BE square plus AE square plus CE square. AE square becomes 2 times AE square plus CE square can be written here. Now let us write 2AE square as it is, plus when we write BE, let us include D also. So BE means BD minus ED. So I am writing BE as BD minus ED, ED or DE. Okay, since it is square, so whole square will come. Now CE, let us include again D, CD plus DE, CD plus DE. Now write 2AE square as it is, plus here let us apply A minus B whole square formula. A square means BD square plus B square means plus DE square minus 2AB, 2 times BD into DE, BD into DE. Here A plus B whole square formula, A square means CD square plus B square means plus DE square plus 2AB, 2 times CD into DE. Since D is the midpoint, because AD is the median, since D is the midpoint, here in place of BD we can write CD. So here I am writing here BD and CD both are equal since D is midpoint. Now under that condition, so this BD can be written as CD, then this is 2CDDE, 2CDDE, they both get cancelled. Right. Now here let us write the remaining terms, 2 times AE square plus here BD square plus CD square. Here this CD square also I am replacing this CD with BD again, because here BD and CD both are equal. Now here it becomes BD square plus BD square becomes 2 times BD square plus DE square plus DE square becomes 2 times DE square. Now here let us write 2 BD square as it is plus 2 AE square plus 2 DE square. So here let us take 2 common, here it is AE square plus DE square. Now compare this one with the triangle ADE. From triangle ADE, this is also right angle triangle at E. Now here AD square is equal to AE square plus CD square. That means that AE square plus DE square can be replaced with AD square. So here it becomes, here I am writing 2 times BD square plus 2 times this can be written as AD square. So finally it is 2 into, let us write AD square first, AD square plus BD square. So here this is RHS. Therefore LHS equal RHS. Let us see AB square plus AC square equal to 2 times AD square by BD square. So hence proved. Okay, just now we have seen the theorem. So according to the statement, the given statement is false. So here statement A is false. Now here let us see statement B. In triangle ABC, if angle A equal to 60 degrees, then BC square equal to AB square plus AC square plus AB into AC. Now we see the correct statement. Actually the correct statement is, in a triangle ABC, if angle A equal to 60 degrees, then BC square equal to AB square plus AC square. Here it is not plus AB into AC. This is minus 2AB into AD. So the given statement is this one also false. Now let us see the proof of the correct statement. Now we see the question. In triangle ABC, if angle A equal to 60 degrees, then BC square equal to AB square plus AC square minus 2AB into AD. First, let us draw a triangle ABC in which angle A is 60 degrees. So I would like to take A here, B here and then C here. Now let us draw a perpendicular from C to AB. Name it as some CD. So this is perpendicular. Right. Now here we need to prove the same. Since here given that angle A is equal to 60 degrees, now here I am taking this as 60 degrees. Let us consider the first right angle triangle, that is CDA. From the right angle triangle I would like to apply the Pythagoras theorem, that is AC square is equal to CD square plus AD square. CD square plus AD square. So this is equation number 1. And from this let us find CD square. CD square equal to send AD square that side. That is AC square minus AD square. Consider this as equation number 1. Now let us consider this triangle, that is triangle CDB. This is the triangle CDA. And now the triangle from triangle CDB. Let us apply Pythagoras theorem for this side. So BC square is equal to CD square plus BD square. CD square plus BD square. Now let us find CD square from this. CD square is equal to send BD square this side, that is BC square minus BD square. This is equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2 we can conclude that C1 and 2 indicate the same CD square. So we can make these two equal. So here we get AC square minus AD square is equal to BC square minus BD square. As we need BC square here, let us send minus BD square this side. So we can rewrite it as BC square is equal to negative BD square become positive BD square. BD square plus AC square minus AD square. Now here let us write AC square and BD square. AC square and AD square let us add as it is, and BD, in place of BD I would like to write AB minus AD. So I am writing BD square as AB minus AD, and remaining terms AC square minus AD square I am writing as it is, plus AC square minus AD square as it is. Now here the formula A minus B whole square formula, that is A square. A square means AB square plus B square means AD square minus 2AB, 2 into AB into AD, plus let us write this as it is AC square minus AD square. Now here plus AD square minus AD square they get cancel. Now let us write the remaining terms AB square plus AC square minus 2AB into AD. This is what here BC square. Therefore here we get BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square minus 2AB AD. So here we can say that hence proved. Okay, just now we have seen the proof of the statement. So here according to the proof we came to know that this is also the given statement is false. Here statement A and B both are false. So option B, you see both A and B are false. So option B is the right answer. Here actually it is given capital B. That's why here I am giving capital B only. Now we see question number 34. In the given figure, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. These two triangles are similar. AP bisects angle CAB. So here these two angles are equal. For example, here AP bisects in the sense this will be angle A by 2 and this also will be angle A by 2. And DQ bisects angle FDE. So here this one will be angle D by 2 and this also will be angle D by 2. So now consider the following statement. Here first one, second one, both are given. Which of the above are correct statements? Let us see here. First, whenever these two are angle bisectors and especially when these two triangles are similar, and here you need to understand that maps, you just keep in mind maps means here M for medians, M for medians and A for altitudes and angle bisectors, P for perimeters, S for sides, Here the ratio of all these are equal when two triangles are similar. So here let us consider AP by DQ, these are the angle bisectors, equal to AB by DE sides. See here medians, altitudes, angle bisectors, perimeter, sides all have same ratio. So here also they are showing the same ratio. So the first one is true. Okay, it is acceptable. And here let us see whether the triangle CAP is similar to FDQ or not. Let us see here. When basically these two are similar, then we know the corresponding angles are equal. So here angle C equal to angle F. And here angle A equal to angle D. When you do by 2, so here when angle A equal to angle D, when we do divided by 2, then angle A by 2 is equal to angle D by 2 also. So here angle A by 2 means let us consider the angle CAP. Here D by 2 means let us consider angle FDQ. Since these two angles equal and also these two angles equal, by AA similarity, these two triangles are similar. It is also true. Now here both 1 and 2 are correct. So here 1 and 2 are true, are correct. So option C is the right answer for this. Now we see question number 35. If capital AB the area of a right triangle and B, small b, one of its sides containing the right angle, then the length of the altitude on the hypotenuse is one of them. So here this is the area and this is the one of the perpendicular sides. So here as the place is not sufficient, I am going to solve the problem here. So ABC is a right angle triangle. Here I am drawing it. Here this is A, B and C. See here perpendicular right angle is found by either AB or BC. So here I am taking B, small b as BC. Now this is the height, this is H. Now here what happened? One perpendicular is drawn. This is also called altitude. Altitude nothing but perpendicular. Let us take it as some D. So BD is the altitude. Now we have to find the height of BD or length of BD. This is what the target. Now here if you observe carefully, this for this triangle ABC, let us find the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC formula is half into base into height. Here base is B and height is H, right? Now here according to the data, this is given as area of triangle ABC is given as A. So capital A is equal to BH by 2. BH by 2. Now here from here I am simplifying H as 2 times A divided by B. 2A by B. Let us take it as equation number 1, which will be used further. Now observe the same triangle once again. Same triangle. When we take AC as the base, earlier we have taken BC as the base. Now if we consider AC as base, then BD will be the height. Clear? Now again let us find the area of the same triangle ABC. In this case, I am taking AC as the base, so half into base is AC into height is BD. Now I am taking BD. Clear? Now half into AC is, in this triangle, actual right angle triangle, using Pythagoras theorem, this AC can be found as, here AC can be written as under root B square plus H square, right, because the other sides are B and H. So AC will be B square plus H square by using Pythagoras theorem. So here in place of AC I am writing under root B square plus H square into here BD. So that is what we are asked to find. Let us write BD as it is. Now already we know this area is given as capital A. So here I am writing at A. Now as we are asked to find the BD, BD is our target. Let us send this to that side and also under root B square plus H square also. From this data BD will be 2 times A divided by this under root B square plus H square. B square plus H square. You see here no option is suited for this. So we need to simplify still more. Now here for that what I am doing? So 2A write as it is under root B square means I am writing B square plus in place of H square I am going to write its square. Clear? Because this is H. Now in place of H square I am doing square here. 2 square is 4. A square is A square by here B square. B is there, its square is B square. Right? Now here if we simplify further, this will be B square into B square is B power 4. When we take B square as LCM plus 4A square under root by under root B square. So when we cancel it, this will be B. When we reciprocal the denominator, then this B will be going here. So it becomes 2AB by under root B square plus 4A square. This is what the value of BD. BD is nothing but the length of the altitude on the hypotenuse AC. So finally BD is 2AB by under root B square plus 4A square. B square, now it is B power 4. Okay, it is B power 4. Here it is B power 4. B square into B square B power 4. Let us see the options here for the question 35-1. See, option C is suited. So here option C is the right answer. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like, share and subscribe our channel. And please do not forget to press the bell button so that you will get the notifications from our channel. Thank you very much.